These winter boots promise confidence, but her pose and facial expression say something else. Possible that she just slid off the couch. I'm Tatiana Teppoeva, and I help brands, creators, and public-facing professionals decode the body language behind their visuals. Posture, presence, colors, and subtle energy speak louder than styling. So when an ad feels off, it's usually not the outfit, it's the body. You have probably seen images like that before. Beautiful styling, great lighting, even a strong product. But something about the photo doesn't quite land. You pause, not because you are impressed, but because you are confused. And that's your subconscious picking up on body language before your brain even catches up. Most people feel when a pose is off. They just don't know exactly why. That's what I help people decode. Would this photo make you want to buy those boots? Type yes or no in the comments and tell me why. Here is actually what's going on in this pose, structurally, compositionally, and emotionally. First question I have when I look at this ad, why is she on the floor? There is a couch right next to her, yet she is on the floor in a posture that suggests collapse or confusion. It instantly raises the question, why? This isn't just a styling choice, it changes how we read the entire image. She feels displaced, awkward, like she fell or slid, not like she owns the frame. If we look at her hands, we see that both hands are lifeless, hanging without purpose. There is no shape, no tension, no directional energy, just visual passivity. The elbows point sharply outward, forming acute angles that signal discomfort or conflict. Her legs are wide apart, not in an elegant view. Without the coach in the frame, the body language could easily read as someone about to go sledding. And truthfully, it would feel more natural if this photo was taken on a sled. Her pelvic region, while fully dressed, becomes unintentionally emphasized, and her pose, angles, and the white color draw the eye toward her center, not the boots. That's a critical miss when one is trying to showcase footwear. We can also observe a lot of black color around the model on this ad, and what stands out is white pants, not boots. Her head is tilted slightly down and she is gazing from above. Combined with her elevated chin and downcast eyes, this creates an impression of emotional distance, even some arrogance. It's subtle but real. Viewers may not articulate it, they just feel disconnected. The model is a very beautiful woman with strong features and great styling, but this pose doesn't serve her. It puts her in a position that feels passive, collapsed, and undercut, not elevated. And if a professional campaign can frame someone this poorly, just imagine what we might be doing unintentionally in our own photos. In visual marketing, consumers often identify with the model, consciously or not. They ask themselves, do I want to look like this? Do I want to feel like this? Would I want to be seen this way in these boots like her? And in this pose, awkward, passive, ungrounded, the answer is likely no. And let's be honest, this model most likely felt uncomfortable in this pose. It's not natural, not flattering, and not connected. And boots don't feel like a must-have. These boots were meant to be the hero, but they disappeared into the noise of the image. It's a great setup with a confusing result that undercuts both the model and the product. Now I will evaluate this ad by 5 categories, 20 points each, 100 maximum score. This is criteria that I use to evaluate ads on this subject. So the first score category is first impression, and I give this ad a 12. The second one, visual priority, and I give it a 9. Next one, aspiration and desire, I give it 10. Embodied presence, I give it 10 as well. And last category is craft and congruence, I give it 7. So the total score is 48 out of 100. Not too much. But what would it make it a 100? Write your comments, your ideas in the chat area. And here is my take on this. If we could take this ad and picture outside, imagine this. She's outdoors in the snow, smiling, laughing, seated naturally on a sled, ready to go down in excitement. The boots look warm, stylish, alive. You can feel the energy, the story, the confidence, and suddenly you want the boots. Not just because they're cute, but because they carry the feeling you want to embody. However, if shot must remain indoors, this is what we can do to correct it. Remove the couch. Bring legs together or adjust the line of legs for elegance. Angle the torso toward the camera. Change colors so boots stand out. Raise camera slightly and adjust lighting. Add a smile or natural engagement in the face. This image is from Spring Step Shoes, a marketing campaign, and it's used here under educational fair use for commentary, critique, and teaching purposes through my pose breakdown method. If you are the photographer, creative director, or brand team behind this campaign, or if you have a campaign of your own, I would love to connect and explore how I can help you refine the visual signals your content sends. Want your photo campaign or ad to be decoded like this? Upload your image at the link that can be found in the video description. Whether it's for a launch, a profile, or a brand campaign, I will show you what your visuals are actually saying and how to make them speak with clarity, elegance, and intent. Pose breakdown shows you what your images are already saying, often before you even realize it. But once you have seen the signals, the next question is, how do you align them with the results you actually want? If this breakdown helped you, subscribe for more episodes. And if you want to help others avoid bad sales messages, hit like or share this with your team. And if you are ready to go deeper, aligning your presence with your buyers, your brand, or your executive edge, that's where the rest of the nonverbal ecosystem comes in. Schedule your call with me. Find the link in the video description.